So we're still in Gelb Crescent here in Brackenfell, residents streaming in. We heard from one of the homeowners that we spoke to not too long ago, about an hour ago, saying that the latest they see somebody, still in this particular street is 11 o'clock. And when the sun sets, that's when we actually start seeing, foots and bodies in the street. People as young, from old to young, are here to just take in what they're seeing on social media, and also seeing in the media and seeing in the newspapers as well. And to talk to us more, I'm joined by a resident, Natasha Papir, who's here with the entire family. Natasha, I know that you're from Brackenfell, not too far from here, stone throw away, but this is the first time you're saying that you are coming to actually see this for yourself.
Yes, very first time. We drove past actually over the bridge, and we saw the lights, and we just saw, the festivities that was going on, and the festive spirit, and then we said we had to bring the kids, bring the family along to also join into the festive spirit. But it's beautiful.
And everyone is obviously here, but what is that one thing that caught your attention? For me, it has to be the Grinch house.
Definitely the Grinch house, but if I can tell you, it's the festive spirit of the people. Amongst the people, everybody, it's beautiful, it's wonderful to see people coming together and enjoying the same thing, that we all would like to feel, is that festive spirit.
On that festive spirit and taking in the lights now and the festivities and people basically speaking in one voice here, what are the plans for the festive season for the Papir family?
Well, we will be spending Christmas Day having a very big lunch, which we are very grateful to be with one another, and enjoy the rest of the holiday, and be safe.
Be safe, very important. I'm actually going to bring in Andrew here. Andrew, if you could just come closer for us. Andrew Geldenhuys is the owner of the house behind us. I'm seeing people sitting on benches, taking selfies. I see LED lights on top of the house. Andrew, did you think when you started this tradition 20 years ago it would manifest into this?
My wildest dream. Never I thought it will be like this. I just want to thank everyone coming out. It's I can't explain it. It's unbelievable. I started 20 years ago, and I think 3 years ago the rest of all the roads started joining. And this year I see there's extra houses down the road here and other streets. It's just wonderful, and we do it all for the kids, and it's festive. So, yeah.
But we're seeing young and old here. I mean, I know you're saying that you're targeting the youngsters, but I caught myself taking some pictures as well.
Yeah, last night there was a couple of wheelchairs coming down up the road. It's just wonderful to see everyone out here for festive. I'm a people person, and I talk to everyone buying in the road. So yeah, that's wonderful.
And over the 20 years, you're saying that this tradition boomed and people started knowing about it about 3 years ago, engaging with people from all corners of Cape Town and even South Africa. What do they say to you when they come here?
Well, they haven't seen something like this in a while. I know back in the day in Bottesig it was similar. But I see last night, I think there was people from Kimberley, Toosrivier, Veldrif, basically all over Cape Town coming past here, and they can't believe how it looks here. It's really very nice to see people from all over.
Andrew, I'm going to ask you this question. I know we haven't had load shedding in a very, very long time, but how has load shedding affected you in the 20 years?
Well, I'm a plan maker, so I will always have electricity. But sometimes we miss load shedding. It was nice and quiet. But we're always geared for everything. Most of the people that time didn't have stuff for the lights, but it's very nice.
And how long does it take to put these decorations up and opening your home and your yard to everyone?
It depends. We start from November month. I still got a proper job as well, so I only get home at 6. So it's difficult for me. I take about a week and a half. to get this place up and running. And the people, we all, each other help in the road. If someone needs help, they call us. We all help together and set up everyone's lights just for the festive.
So if these lights are in storage, I'm assuming, for about 12 months until November, are there any checks that are done prior, the 1st of December when the lights have to go on?
Yeah, I think half of the lights is already off at my house from people walking over the lights, but it's fine. But yeah, every year, say start of November, we start checking what lights is working, what is not, and then you start buying new lights. Every year you buy new lights for this festive down this road.
Andrew, I'm just going to ask you a question. I mean, we've had a very long year. Some people have had quite a very difficult year. What message do you have, to South Africans during this period?
I think, yes, I don't know. It's wonderful to see like this, all people come together. There's no load shedding, there's no crime. It's just, in this road, it's unbelievable. I mean, everyone must just be safe. And yeah, on the road especially, I see there's a lot of people already in a couple of accidents. But yeah, everyone must just keep safe. And yeah, don't drink and drive. That's the most important, I think.
Very important. Do not drink and drive. Quite vital there. Ma'am, you've been standing there. I know you are here with Natasha, a family here.
Yes.
But, speaking to the homeowners that have these decorations up, they're saying that they're sharing their festive joy with residents. What was your immediate emotions, or how were you feeling when you walked down the street or walked out of the car?
This is actually my 3rd time coming now. So the first time when we came, I brought the kids. I think the feeling that I had was that it's festive, and I know there's a lot of things going out in the world, people that lost loved ones and things like that. And I think being here and having the spirit, and I think the people that is coming here, when you leave here, you have a different mood, So this for me personally has been good. It's brought me into the festive. It's brought me into being grateful also, for your health and all of that kind of thing. And this evening, it's the first time I'm bringing my dad. So I'm grateful that he's with us to experience this with us. So yeah, everything going here, I think it's good for the people. It's good for unity. It's good for the community. And I mean, everybody, I know it's people that come from far that comes here. But I think even we that stays in the vicinity, it's actually something very nice. I'm from North Pine, and I said when I drove back home, I said, why can't they do that in our area?
Dad, I think I'm going to bring you in. We just heard now from your daughter that this is the first time that you're seeing something like this. How do you feel?
I'm feeling great. Okay, to lose my wife and whatever. So I'm grateful. I've got my kids, my grandkids, and they are with me. We're going to have a nice braai on Boxing Day and lunch, Christmas, and that's it. Life must go on.
Grateful.
We'll have to leave it there. Grateful, life must go on. And we heard from Andrew cautioning those that are actually on the road. We're seeing a lot of cars here to not drink and drive. We've seen the road carnage so far in many parts of the country. And residents continue to stream into this particular street in Brackenfell, enjoying and taking in the lights, the festivities, the joy, the mood that people are displaying here. And many of them saying, as much as they come from far, others just from a stone throw away, saying that they definitely enjoy being at this particular street and the mood that it brings about, not only for this particular street, but for when they also go home to share the memories with loved ones.